because the 30,000 course that I did in 2017, in last 7 years, it has paid me somewhere around 2.5 lakh rupees. Yes. November 2024. A student studying in class 12 called me. He asked me a question which really surprised me. He asked me, "Sir, are you satisfied with your job?" I paused for 2 seconds and replied, "Why are you asking me that question?" He replied, "Sir, don't you think that our final aim is to earn money? And do you really think a job will be able to give me that kind of money which will help me live a good life? Instead, if I start trading in the stock market, you know how much money is there in the stock market." I was really worried. The guy was suggesting that he should quit preparation for NEET NEET and JEE and start trading in the stock market. I was worried because when I was young, I too had a similar kind of misconception that stock market can make us rich easily, quickly. Well, in today's videos, I like to debate with full facts and figures that stock market is not a short-term game, it is a long-term game. And if you really want to make money from the stock market, you have to be full-time into it. It's not a part-time job. Well, there is another way also, which is a long-term way, passively earning. We will also discuss about this. And I'll put you all different facts and figures, and I'll let you decide what is right, what is wrong. So let's start. It was 2017, February 2017. I got selected for UPSC, but my posting had not arrived yet. I was in Delhi. One day, I saw a ad in the phone. Nowadays, we get to see so many ads. One day, I saw an ad in the phone about a power money workshop by an academy known as Online Trading Academy. I was thrilled. Power money? Okay. Now I'll be able to earn money. Now my studies are over. Now I should focus on earning money. So I attended this workshop seminar. It was a 3-hour seminar. Basically, they were providing you with information how the stock market works and how it can make you rich. I was thrilled to learn that stock market can make me rich quickly. But to learn the knowledge, how to trade and how to invest, I have to take up their course, and it was a costly course. The price tag on the course was 30,000 rupees. I didn't have that kind of money then. I went back and I spoke to my wife. I requested her that she gives me 30,000 rupees. And I said, after I do this course and I'll start trading, you believe me, I'll make 3 lakhs profit and I'll pay you 3 lakhs back of the 30,000 that you are giving me. It was a little bit difficult for me to convince, but finally I was able to convince and I got that money. I attended the classes, online classes, and learned how to trade and how to invest in stocks. Well, 2 years after that, I did that course. I learned that trading cannot make us rich. I consistently tried and I started I started making some profits, but it is not that much. I studied lots and lots of books. I did some of the free courses, and even I got the message from the instructors who were teaching me that it is not a quick make money quick rich kind of program. You'll have to be full time, and the kind of money that you're making through trading is not that very huge. Most of the people will lose money if you are emotionally and if you're emotionally stable, right? If you are disciplined, then you can make some money, but not that huge kind of money. Okay, you don't believe me? Then look at this from world's #1 investor, right? Warren Buffett. 99% of the traders consistently lose money. Therefore, Buffett prefers to focus on long-term horizon, even investing his dividends. So you see, the world's richest man, he is saying that 99% of the traders, they constantly lose money. Okay, let us talk about Rakesh Jhunjhunwala. Rakesh Jhunjhunwala was one of the biggest investor of India. Sadly, he is no more. But still, let us see what exactly he had to tell us.
I don't think for a good trader, I think we don't initiate more than 40% of trades which are right. That's why out of 1 million traders, only 90 or 100 really make money.
I feel now, whatever I'm talking does not need any more justification. But I'll tell you one thing, that I'm not against taking up courses. Learning something is always good, and if you're learning something about the financial education, right, taking up courses, no matter how costly the courses are, I'm always in favor of it. I'll tell you why. Because the 30,000 course that I did in 2017, in last 7 years, it has paid me somewhere around 2.5 lakh rupees. Yes, almost 8 times the money that I have invested. More than 8 times the money I have invested, in fact. Right? How? Just by making small changes, right? Small investments, right? I was able to generate. So I got that money back. That's why I am not at all against taking up courses. What I'm saying is that these courses cannot make you rich. Trading in the stock market cannot make you rich instantly. Right? It took me somewhere around 6-7 years to earn 2.5 lakh rupees from that 30,000. And this is a genuine amount. This is what you should believe in. Right? That is why these courses are also important. If you invest time and money in these courses, that is how they are going to help you, but it is not going to help you become rich. So better you have your own day job. I'll give you one more logic. Okay, this is a fantastic logic which I shared with that boy who called me. Now, if there is so much of money in trading, then why do you think those people who are traders are trying to sell courses online? They're trying to sell courses which are so costly. Yes, they will give whatever reason it might be, but ultimate aim is definitely earning money. So if they're making such a kind of money, then why are they selling courses online? Don't you think it is logical that they are not making that kind of money from trading and they need more money, and that's why they are selling courses? Right? So let us go on to the next point. Then if we cannot make that kind of money from trading, how exactly people like Warren Buffett, Rakesh Jhunjhunwala, or the other investors who are very, very rich, they make money from the stock market? This is true long-term investing. Now, short-term investing or trading is like, day trading is like, you buy in the morning, sell in the evening. There is something called swing trading where you buy in the first day of the week and you sell at the last day of the week. That is Monday to Friday. And there is positional trading where you buy and then sell after 2-3 months or maybe 5-6 months. Anything, technically speaking, anything that is above 1 year is long-term investing. But what I'm suggesting here is that not 1 year, right? If you're investing for a horizon of 10, 15, 20, 25 years, this is what I mean to say long-term investing. Now let us take some quote, right? I started studying. When I got to know that I cannot make that kind of money from trading, right? I started studying a lot on fundamental analysis and long-term investing, right? So I started from, I already had that knowledge, right, from my previous course, and I started reading Zerodha Veracity, right? You can see here, you don't need to take any courses. You can simply read from this website. Everything about technical analysis, fundamental analysis, everything about trading is mentioned here. Go through it, try it out yourself, right? If you feel you need to upgrade your knowledge, then you can go for something else. Now, I did the same. Thereafter, I read many books on financial education, like The Intelligent Investor, and I have this book with me, which is The Psychology of Money by Morgan Hochul. Right? You can see this book. This is the book that I read. Right? And let me show you a quote from this book, right, about Warren Buffett. So this is the quote I'm sharing. You can see the author is saying, as I write this, Warren Buffett's net worth is 84.5 billion. Of that, 84.2 billion was accumulated after his 50th birthday. Now, just come down, you see in the second last paragraph, it is written, Buffett began serious investing when he was 10 years old boy. By the time he was 30, he had a net worth of 1 million. You see, Warren Buffett, he started investing at the age of 10. And only after that, he was able to accumulate his first million after 20 years of full-time investing. So the main thing, the main concept in long-term investing is time. The more the time you are invested in the stock market, more the money you will make. The power of compounding, which I feel most of you know what exactly is the power of compounding. It has been well circulated, and yes, people like Warren Buffett have told that power of compounding is the eighth wonder of the world. So this is what it is, right? So you have to be invested for a very, very long time, and you have to take it as a full-time job if you really want to earn like Warren Buffett, right? Now, for many of us, if you don't want to take it as a full-time job, it'll take so much of time to earn that kind of money. Then what to do? Now, if you go through this book, The Intelligent Investor, then you'll get to know that it is not necessary that to generate that kind of wealth, you'll have to do it as a full-time job. Instead, I'll show you a quote from this book, which says that it is very, very difficult to beat the market. If you are invested in the long term, it is more for 10, 15, 20, 25 years, it is more sensible to do a SIP, systematic investment fund, which is a monthly submission of some money to the stock market, and better get invested in the ETF, exchange traded fund. If you go through this book, you'll realize that it is very difficult to beat the market. Instead, if you simply invest monthly without worrying about the ups and downs of the market, and you're investing on the ETF, exchange traded fund, like the Nifty 50, the chances are that you will be able to overcome most of the full-time investors. Then why bother about full-time investing? Yes, if you have pure interest in the stock market, right? If you love the stock market, just go take it as a full-time job. Instead, do a job, take some amount of salary every month, put it in the stock market, and that is how you will get rich over a long period of time. Now, I know what exactly is the question in your mind. The same question is in my mind too. How to get rich quickly, how to get rich faster. The only way is to start a business. The only way you can do this by becoming an entrepreneur. If you really are interested in becoming an entrepreneur, I'll suggest you this book, The Millionaire First Lane by MJ DeMarco. This is a clear classic which tells you how exactly you can actually become a millionaire. I hope I was able to make it clear. So stock market is not a short-term game, it is a long-term game, and if you really want to make immense amount of wealth from the stock market, you'll have to be invested in it for a very long time, 20-25 years. There's another way. If you're doing a full-time job, if you're not into a stock market full-time, then what you can do, you can simply invest in the exchange traded fund for a very long time on a monthly basis. Now, if you want to become rich faster than what the stock market can give you, there's only one way. You start your own business, become an entrepreneur. Thank you.